Debunking Dr. Sebi, Part 3. So we've already established that he won the court case that said whether or not he was practicing medicine without a license, which we come to the conclusion that he was not, because he was not diagnosing people. By the time they got to them, people already had their diagnoses. They already knew what was wrong with them. The fine line is that Dr. Sebi was hypothesizing that the reason why people were having these ailments, why they were being diagnosed with HIV and cancer and whatever, is because they had too much acid and too much mucus in their bodies. And because of that, that was causing all of their symptoms and then making them more susceptible to these ailments. And that the cure to this was to eating a diet based in alkaline foods. So we'll start with the low-hanging fruit, which is just the alkaline diet. I'm going to say this slowly. Physiologically, there is no effect that food can take on your body's pH, with the exception of the pH of your urine. I'm going to say it again. The foods that you eat do not have an effect on your body's pH, period. The fact of the matter is that your body actually exists at a wide range of pHs. So pH is a measure of the concentration of hydrogen ions you have in a solution at a given time. These values range throughout your body and throughout your organs based on what the function of that organ is. And there are two pH ranges that are really important for just your run-of-the-mill person to understand on a daily basis. Your stomach has a pH that ranges from about 2 to 3.5. Now, if there was a place where your food would have an effect on pH, it would be in your stomach. But your stomach actually does a very good job of maintaining its pH because, one, stomach acid has to break down your food. There's a lot of hydrochloric acid in your stomach. It's to break down your food, but also it's to prevent things like parasites from living in your gut. Stomach acid is a good thing. The second pH level that's really important is to know your blood pH, and that ranges between 7.35 to 7.45, and it teeters there. But just through that 1/10 of a pH point. That's it. There are certain conditions that make it fluctuate more than that, namely diabetes or kidney disease or ketoacidosis. But like I said, those things are very, very, very life-threatening. You are not supposed to have your blood pH teeter any more than out of those 0.1 of a point. If you do, quite literally, you will die. This delicate balancing act is regulated by your lungs, your brains, and your kidneys. So that being said, the big idea here is that the alkalinity or acidity of your food does not have anything to do with the pH levels in your body. If it does, it has very little to do with that.